Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Baba Is You. We're going back through the leftover levels in some early worlds just to see what's going on with them. And we are up to wireless connection. Pipe is stop. Baba is you. Flag is flag. Bog is defeat. Robot is push. I have a bunch of other words. What do I need to do to win? Where even is the word win? It's over on the right. Along with flag, rock, and win. Bog is defeat, which means nothing that is me can possibly ever go across the bog. Right? Right. And the only thing that will ever be me is Baba. There's no way to change that. So, given that the word win is on the other side of the bog, it seems we're going to have to get the robot over there to deal with it for us, right? I mean, the main thing I need him to do is spell out something is win. But the only thing that can be win is rock, and there are no rocks. How do I make a rock? Flag is rock is no good, because flag is flag. Ah! Flag is rock and win. I see. That's what I have to spell. I don't want to spell rock is win. I need to spell flag is rock, which will not do anything, and then it's also win. So I just need to twice get the robot over to push a word over for me. Now, in order to get him to push a word over for me, I need to get him to push basically like 3 things, the third of which is a word, right? So what do I have that I don't need? Quite a lot of things, it seems to me. Okay, first of all, let's get the robot lined up. You're gonna go that way. I need you to push a few things for me. Let's give you a cog to work with, because cogs are lame. And something else. The word stop? Oh, and then I need you to have the and, please. Cog is push. I need that. And then robot is move, please. Off you go. Good work, robot. And then I can give you the stuff from cog is push, which I don't need anymore. I need the... No, yeah, I guess I don't need any of it. Okay, and then why don't you just take a nice little, is cog push. I guess I could just use these. I didn't realize what words I was giving him, but alright, and then we just gotta say robot, you are once again move. Flag is rock and win. Great. How about prison? Baba is you. Kick it. Push. Wall is stop. Win. clearly we need some way to escape these walls. Ah! So I did, I mentioned in the first episode or two that I had watched Elliot do some of this before I ever started playing, and he was in like this world when I was watching. I didn't totally understand things, but I occasionally get like, oh yeah, this looks familiar. I remember him being upset with the solution to this one. So we need to somehow break up wall is stop, right? It's impossible to ever win without doing that. And it sort of looks at first glance like you can't ever do that, right? They're all stuck up against the wall, and you can't push them apart, you can't push them into the wall. But there's kind of a neat little trick that will allow you to break it up anyway. Which is, if you say KK is push, and you push KK there, you can't push this into KK, and we haven't really achieved anything, right? But if for a moment KK weren't push, now we can actually get KK to overlap with the word wall. And then, I don't want KK to be push, I want KK as me, please. Now we've broken these things up, and we can say Baba is win. And go touch Baba. Okay, well, let's do number 11. Evaporating River. This looks vaguely similar to that one we did where we learned about floating, wasn't it? It's a lot of words. Very high density of text on this one. A small field with a lot of words. Okay, Baba is you. There's only one instance of win. It's over here. So it seems quite likely that we have to somehow make skull is push. Unlikely as that seems. Because then we could push the flag into win, and then we can go touch the flag, right? Baba is you. So there's a lot of words that it looks like we have no way to break up, right? Like, the only words I can move at the moment are water is sink. So I could make water not be sink. That would be fine. Then I could go across. Let's do that now. Okay, here we are. Cog is push and melt. I'm not sure why that's interesting. What do I want a cog for? I could spell water as skull. Doesn't seem very good. I can't spell skull as water, though. I could say water is wall. I could make water into a couple of things. I could say flag is water. Not sure why I would want to do that. If I could turn water into flag, that would be another thing. Okay, so... I mean, cog is push. But I'm not sure why that matters. Alright, so here's the deal. I was saying that the only... Or I didn't say, but I sort of assumed that the way to push the word flag was to have skull be push. Well, we've sort of shown that that can't be done. And in fact, it's not necessary. If we had enough other things we could push them like this through the skulls into the flag. So we would need 4 pushable things, right? And at the moment, I have 4 pushable things. Water is sink and this cog over here. However, I can't get them all to this side of the river, as far as I can see. I can get close. Maybe I can get them all here. I can. I was thinking... Oh, whoops. No, I can't. Because... Cog... I was thinking like, oh, I can't get cog across. Even though it's sink, I can't get it across because, like, cog is melt, right? And so my thought was... What if I were to spell out, like, water is sink? And use that to, like, melt out the word sink. I then get the cog across, right? But this isn't really an improvement that I can see. I still only have access to 3 things, not 4. Cog is water. Like, those are the only words I can spell right now. Flag is water. Still just as useless as it was to begin with. Water is wall. Seems very bad. There's no way I could push the flag. I really do need... I need to get... Okay. Let's just, like... I know it's obviously not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I just want to make sure that, yes, 4 is the number of things that I need, right? Yep. Flag is win, but I ain't anything anymore. And I don't see any way I could spell extra words while making this push. So this was an interesting, like, exercise in rescuing the cog, but I don't really see what it did for me. I don't know, guys. This one is, this one is not really making much sense to me. Flag is sink. Oops. Like, I mean, I have 4 things, I can push them, but not from here, right? It is very vanishes. There's no way I can make Cog not be melt. It just can't be done. Likewise, I'm pretty sure Skull has to be defeat. I don't see any reason to make anything else be water. I can spell Cog as water 2 different ways, right? No, I couldn't. I could push the Cog over here, but then it wouldn't be part of the meaningful rule. Like, what? Where can I even make words that doesn't lose me access to text? I could make something else be... I guess what I'm getting at is, like, most of the places that I can form sentences are against the edge of the world, and I lose access to words when I put them there. So I can rule out a lot of those. Like, I can make something is water. I don't think I want that, right? I can't imagine anything on this world that I would... Well, okay, if I could make Skull as water, that would make me happy, I think. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Is there some way I could do that? I mean, my initial guess is no, because Skull's like stuck in the wall, but we've seen ways to rescue things from walls before. Wait a minute. The other thing is, like, what if we, instead of making Flag be win, what if we could just push Baba is win up? Like, push is win up to line up with Baba, and have Baba is win. We'd have to find a way to do something with this wall. Which, you know, I don't immediately see, but maybe there's a way. I could make X is wall, but I can't make wall is X. Where is the thing that says wall is stop? It's here. I can't really fix it. If I had an and, I could say wall is stop and sink, but I guess that wouldn't help, because I still couldn't make something go into it in order to sink. Spell wall is anything. And I can't break up wall is stop. Can I? Oh. Whoa, that's spooky. I think I can break up wall is stop. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I can't. Because, okay, this is crazy, but here's my idea. I don't know how to get there, but this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to get the Cog over here and push it into the is. Fine. Seems totally plausible, right? It's kind of hard. You have to give up some words in order to get the Cog across. But if I did that, I could then say, oh, by the way, Cog is water. Using this Cog and the words is water. And then the Cog would turn into water, and we'd still have wall is stop. But if I could then also say, by the way, water is sink, the is would vanish, and I could push Baba and is win together. I think I'm still short a word on doing all of that. Because I have to give up one of my 3 words in order to get the cog over here, right? I have to push it into the water and make it sink. And if I'm going to make cog as water, I need to still have the words is and water here, right? I think so. Wait. I don't need to make it water and then make water sink. I can just make cog sink. Okay, alright, we're getting there. I think I figured it out. So I need to make water is... and then toss a sink in there. No, I need to make the water be what disappears. So like this. Great. Now I can push the cog over. I forgot you can't push things into words because when they're pushed. Oh, that was such a cool answer, wasn't it? Okay. Ah, but I can do a similar thing because I can break this up. Cog is sink. Get out of here, you skull. Flag is win. Baba is touching flag. Okay. So those 3 skulls were there to make it so that it was impossible to do the approach of, whatever, of lining up 4 things. You can't get together 4 things, and that's why there are 3 skulls. It was to make you find something else, some other way. And I'm surprised, actually, that I got to the right solution by finding this red herring of, like, breaking up wall is stopped so I can push this up. It made me realize I could use a cog to tactically sink something. I just was thinking of sinking the wrong thing. I should have been sinking this. Cool. Let's do level 3. Tiny Isle. Oh, I see. So, I remember when I did a level like this one earlier, I remarked that it was not that hard, and I wondered why Elliot had been stuck on it for so long. I see now that he must have been on the hard one. We did the easy one and had no trouble with it. This is like the other one, except there's one more bit of water. And you have basically the same set of resources. Yikes. Okay. Well, actually, why is this so hard? You just need to destroy 2 pieces of water, right? And then you can say, Baba, something is you and win. Right? I can get rid of the water just to the east of and the water 2 to the east of you. And each time I do that, I have to sink 1 object. But I think I can maintain object permanence by having 2 things be me at a given time, right? Right, we can spell like we did before. Flag is key. Flag is you and open. No. I wanted key is you. I make that mistake every time. Key is you and open. Sink a key. And then say, oh. But I can't. No, I can do this. Baba is flag. That didn't help. Right. I need to say Baba is key. That's much harder. Okay. So why don't I just make 3 Babas? Because I can't. Right, I only have this one is. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think this works, but I can say key is flag. Oops. Now I have 2 flags. I could say, I still don't think this is going anywhere, but I can say flag is you. I don't need the and open right now. Right? I can say, please peel off this and for me. Baba and flag is you? Yeah, it does. I just need to do this after I already blow up one door, right? No, because then they won't be open. Baba and flag is you. But I can't spell and open, so like these things are not very useful right now. I can spell key is open. I'm not sure what to do about that, but key is open. There are no keys, so that was not very interesting. But like, I only have one is, right? And so I can't have one of the things that is me also be open if there are 2 things that are me, because I'm then using the and to make both of those things me. Water is stop. So the only way I can get something to interact with the water is to have that thing be open. I was imagining like maybe I could somehow push something onto the water and then make that thing be open, but that doesn't work. Okay, I guess like let's back up a level and make sure that I have the right objective. Is it necessary to open 2 pieces of water here? Is there some way to do it with just one? I assume the answer is no, because if so, this would just be the earlier puzzle. But I don't see any way you could get a single. It's like, okay, what are the 3 things you could open? This, I can actually, could I even? Am I so smart I could get a flag next to each of the things you could reasonably open? I don't know. There's more than 3. You know, either of these 2 spots you could open, but you couldn't push the wind out from there. You could open this spot, but you can't can't get behind the wind to push it out, so you kind of need to open like one of the others as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of combinations of two things you could open, and any of them would be fine, but one won't do it. Flag is you. So if I could have 3 flags and have them be me, I'd be set, right? I think so. Because then I could say flag is you and open. So right now, what I need is a way to turn Baba into a flag. And I don't need Baba and at the moment, right? Like, get out of here, Baba. You're an idiot. I can take this time to say, you know what? Baba, you are also a flag. No, I can't do that. Because I don't have a flag to put on the other side of this. I could say Baba is you and flag. That would do it. No, that would turn everything into a flag, but flag wouldn't be me. Likewise, I could say flag is Baba and you, but that doesn't do it. I can say Baba is key, but that doesn't really fundamentally change anything. Wait a minute. No, there's no way to push. If I could push Baba, I could say Baba is push and open. Right? Then I could push him into the water and then use the flags to finish things up. Say flag is you and open. I can blow one of my flags now. I don't think that hurts. And say Baba is open. Doesn't help. Does it? Oops. I can't think of any way I could get Baba. Yeah, I mean, something has to be open. Okay. In order to destroy a tile of water, what conditions must be met? The thing that will be destroying the water must be open. And it must be on the same tile as the water. In order to get it on the same tile as the water, that thing must be you. Because there is no way to push it. Furthermore, it must have been open on the tile on the turn that you moved it. You can't like make some move that turns it open on the same turn it enters water. Because then it wouldn't be allowed to move. So I need something is you and open on the turn when it goes into water. Which means that nothing... not quite true. I was going to say there can't be any other true statements at the time. But we can reuse the is for one other cross statement, right? Not sure what we could say that would be useful though. Right, let's say flag is you and open. The only things I have left are Baba and key. Some statement about whether Baba is key is just not useful at that time when I'm pushing a flag into the water. So I think I need to somehow turn all three of these into the same object, and I just don't see how to do that without losing my sense of you. Flag is key. Fine. Flag and Baba is you. Okay, so whenever I transform an object into another object, the only way I have so far seen of doing that is to use this is, right, as a cross word, while still leaving Baba is you, or whatever, something is you. Which means that the two things I'm transforming cannot include the thing that is me. And furthermore, those things, since they are a cross with the is, cannot also be me, because Baba is you, or whatever is me, is vertical, and the thing I'm transforming is horizontal. Which means that using that technique, it's impossible to transform a thing while it is me. While either the source or destination is me. And since I need three things to all be me, or at any rate to transform something and then later transform something else into me, that is just not a sufficient way to transform things. So is there another one? I had looked at Baba is you and key or something, right? But that doesn't work. Because Baba turns into a key, but the key isn't me. Baba is me. We can say key is Baba and you, like we learned how to rearrange things like that. Key and Baba is you. I don't remember if I said that correctly before. We could say that. Right, we had that before, but it doesn't seem to help. Flag is open. Like, I could just spell is open in isolation. But since I can't push things... I don't know, guys. I'm kind of stuck on this one. I just can't seem to make three things. Can't seem to make two openable objects while remaining myself. I mean, I can just say key is you. I can transform at will into any one of the objects on the screen, but that is not in itself helpful, as far as I can see. Key is you. Flag. And key is me. But this doesn't really help. Right? We looked at this before. This is just a way for me to say, I don't know, this is sort of silly. I should just like, oops. Say, flag is Baba. Now I have two Babas. It's very similar to the situation I was in before. Flag is Baba and open. I can spell that. But that doesn't matter, right? Because there are no flags. I could just say Baba is open. And I don't really see how that helps. Baba's open. Congratulations. Baba is open and flag. Really don't see how that's gonna work. Just turned it into a flag. Flag, oops. Flag is you. We looked at this already. Flag is you. And open. This is basically like what our very first try was, right? We did this. Now we need to turn that key into something while that something is me. Wait. Right, so we already talked about what kinds of objects we can transform. The thing I'm transforming can't be one of the things that's currently me, according to my understanding. can say key is Baba, but that doesn't fundamentally change anything. I can say key and flag is you. Now I'm both of these things. But they ain't open. Which, by the way, is hiding over here. And there's just no way something is you. Fine. I can say A and B is you. That's the state I'm in now. I can rearrange things to say A is you and B. But then, if B is a noun, nothing would be me. And if B is a verb, I just have open. Key is you and open. Which doesn't help. Because then I only have one thing that I am. And I can't use that to open any water. Well, I'm just gonna have to declare this one a stumper, I guess, and get back to it some other time. And I guess we're done with this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.